There's a lot of suction on the Porsche Cayenne S 2005 model. A lot of suction when I started when the engine is running. This cap gets sucked. Guess from the other videos, if it's blowing, it's called blow by. It's another problem. And if it's causing suction, it might be dirty PCV valve, which I've already changed. There was a little bit of a hiss, but I think it finally sealed properly. That didn't work. There's still suction, so I'm going to replace the purge valve, which is this. There's a whole setup, goes all the way down there, and this is the contraption that is important. It's a canister. So I've tried removing part of it. I've removed the hose here, removed the connector. I've removed this, but I'm having a hard time accessing the hose that's actually here, that connects there. So if you can, I'm gonna orient it right there. That's it right there. This car has given me at least 1,000 miles. Running really well so far, knock on wood. There's a little bit of a transmission oil leak. Still can't find where it is down there, but let's work on this. I drove it yesterday about 300 miles in 109-degree heat, and it did really well. I'm really amazed with this car. So steady, and it was just on normal mode. So I'll have to remove this. There are 4 screws. I just removed one. I got to remove 3. I might have to remove the secondary air. Oh man, it's called a secondary air sensor, I think. This wasn't working before. Surprisingly, these are made in US. So what I'm going to do is remove this. I've already disconnected this, and I need to go underneath the fuel rail, disconnect those connectors, and disconnect it there. It's going to be a long hose, and that'll go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out, and then I'll show you guys and go from there. So I've removed the cover, and don't get scared. This looks like it's broken, but it's really not. So put that away off to the side. So these are other be careful, these things are expensive. They're like $100 online. I'm sure you can buy them at your local junkyard, but you'll never know what the integrity of it. So just be careful. You got to pinch this here. They're basically pinch and pull. Of course, it's not going to work while I'm filming it. So let's do this one here. A lot easier. So basically you squeeze. Hopefully you got a good squeeze. There you go, just like that. So you'll have to do that there, and then disconnect here. This is to get that out of the way. Let me do one of the tricky ones to remove is this one here. What you'll have to do is try to get a long nose pliers and try to crimp this here. Crimp it at the end, and then we use the regular pliers, and then what you try to do is what I used is this one. You could probably use a pry tool so it doesn't damage this part. Mine didn't get damaged, and just kind of just jiggle it out and it'll come out. Like I said, these things are very expensive, so be careful. I hope I don't break it. Hope I don't jinx myself. So now what I'm going to need to do, this is the tube that goes all the way back there. I'm going to need to know how to remove these here, but oh, there it is. I think you just do that and then it'll come out. The most difficult one will be back there, so let's try removing one. Push up. Oh, I thought that's what the guy said, is push up. By the way, there's a video that I learned this from on YouTube. Look him up. I don't know what his name is. His is a lot shorter video, I think. I've looked at so many videos, so I apologize. All right, I'm gonna take that out and then so don't get these mixed up. So what I did, it was sitting right there. I pushed on this bottom and then it pushed it up. I couldn't reach it with my fingers, so I used a screwdriver to do that, and then I just pulled up. So that's one down. So as you can see, this is where the tube is. I think somebody might have replaced this already. I'm not really sure. Well, whether they did or not, I'm going to replace it. So 3 more to go. So I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but it's kind of a tight squeeze there. So what I'm going to do is put a noose around this one here, around that neck, and I'm going to pull it up that way, since it does a lot better if, rather than shaking it back and forth, that you just pull up and then it'll come out. Squeezing on that little tab, this one right here. So if you look at it, see the come on iPhone, see these things, that's what's holding it together. So when you squeeze it, they go away. So then you can't jiggle it, you have to pull it straight out. So I can squeeze my finger and do that, but there's only so much room for, you know, so many fingers there. So that's why I'm going to tie this noose, and I'm going to pull it out that end with my right hand, or my left hand, but most likely with my right hand. See if that works. And I'll show you after. So that's how we got the noose right around the neck of this right here. So it should be right there, but it's off to the side. I'll put it right center, right there, and then I'm going to yank on it right here. And I just need to loosen that with my, hopefully either my index or my thumb. Most likely my index. I think my thumb's too clumsy for that. Well, that kind of sort of worked. I did not use my left thumb or my right index finger, but I used my right middle finger and yanked with my left hand. I got it out. That was a couple of seconds ago. It only took about 10-15 seconds to figure it out. So I won't need this noose. I'm gonna get rid of it. This is from like a satellite TV. Just find something that you can, one of the, you know, the plastic point that you get at Home Depot. I broke something at Home Depot or anything, so you can just tie a noose. I won't take it out. I don't need it anymore. Hopefully. There you go. It's a simple noose like that. Other thing that needs to come out. Where is that? Can you see it? Is that right there? Should be easy enough. The hard part's going to be, that's the easy part. The hard part is trying to take it off here. So that's going to be a mess. So let's get on with it. So I took it out, and this is what it looks like. I had to cut off about 1 inch, and actually this was what I bought, and it actually fits. It's snug. The other one was too tight and I had to cut it. See, it's not really even there. Let's try it, see if it works. Hope it is. Hope it's not a costly mistake. So let's give it a try. I'm going to put a little bit of lubricant in my fingers. Oops, sprayed the wrong way. Just a little bit, and I'm going to put it on here. Hopefully it slides a little easier. Barely anything. And it slid right in as planned. So I need to just pull that down and then put it back. Helpful tip might be is to put this clamp here before you slide it onto the fuel injector number 8. It'll make it a lot easier because you have to put it underneath here. Okay, just to recap, I put it back there, the clamp. I put it under the coil. No, that's the power for the injectors. There's 4 of them, so it has to go underneath that. I didn't have to remove this after all. And that, make sure they click. And there, put this back on, and then put that back on, and then the 4th one there, and then it goes underneath here. I've had to cut the hose about 1 inch, which sucks. Probably buy the complete set, but this, I had to cut this part because it didn't fit. That's why there's a masking tape. But otherwise, let's give it a I'm gonna put this down. I don't have my tripod. It's probably gonna get really rattly, but let's give it a first start after changing the purge valve. Coming from there, but okay, let's see if it's changed anything. Oh, it's changed. Not as much suction, no blow by, and it was actually making some rattling noise. It made a little bit of difference. Got some suction, so not as strong. That's not as strong. I think it'll idle in a second. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's still at 1,000. It should idle down in a little bit. And that's it. Oh, it's still making that noise. I guess it wasn't the first valve after all. Looks like it's coming from here, around here somewhere. It's from the first valve. Oh, that's slow down. I've cleaned this and it feels kind of bumpy. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys can tell me what's going on. Thought it was a little better. I wonder if it has to do it. Oh, what is that? Oh, it doesn't. It's giving me a message. I think it's because I took the gas cap off. That's not too bad. I don't know, is there supposed to be a little bit of suction? Oh, yeah, of course. Cayenne. I'm gonna put it back. So change the these are all fine. I changed the air filters on both of them. There's two of them. It didn't pass mark because one of these was loose last time. Make sure these are all tight. Alright. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if that's normal with the suction, or maybe there's something else going on. But otherwise, it sounds like it's fine. It runs really well. Cruises nicely at 80 miles an hour. It's very stable. Alright, see you in the next one or video. Bye for now.